We haven't heard much when it comes to WWE 2K22 recently, but there are new rumors suggesting that we could be seeing it revealed later this summer. We're going to go through some speculation and talk all things WWE 2K22 today on the show. That episode for y'all right now. Welcome to the internet, everybody. My name is Matt, and welcome to Assemble. Let's talk a little bit of WWE 2K22. We still haven't had the cover star revealed. We haven't had any of the roster revealed, and E3 has come and gone, and we had been waiting and hopeful to see something coming out of 2K to talk us a little bit more about what the heck is going on with this game. As we're getting into the summer, and more specifically, as WWE themselves are getting ready to get back on the road to start going to other locations, getting out of the Thunderdome, it's getting ready time to have fans back in the arena for all of their shows. It starts to feel and sound like we are going to be getting a cover star revealed, roster reveal, and more conversation around this game coming into SummerSlam. SummerSlam this year is scheduled for August 21st, 2021, and it seems like it's going to be a very good time to actually line things up to have a much bigger reveal around this time. It's a good idea, I think, that if they are going to do a reveal at SummerSlam, you're getting a huge amount of eyes on the product. They are trying to treat this year's SummerSlam as big as WrestleMania, it feels like, even as we are early on. And the reason why I say that is because we have so much riding on WWE hitting the reset button, having fans in attendance, going from Money in the Bank soon, and then getting into SummerSlam, and SummerSlam being the second biggest show of the year. And they really want to make that card huge, mean a lot. And again, it sets them up going into the fall for bigger storylines, big matches, returning superstars. They want to be able to make this year's SummerSlam huge, as they couldn't pull it off last year. And typically around this time of year is when we start to see the actual roster reveals for the previous WWE 2K games. And with all of the recent releases that we have seen from talent side over the last couple of months, it starts to make sense and add up that this would be a really good, strong opportunity for them to actually reveal some of the roster and show us some more information and details around the game. With fans actually in attendance there, sure, they could do some commercial and feature commercial on Peacock when they're streaming the event. They most likely would do that, but it would also work out for WWE to do a presentation in the ring if they wanted to do the cover star reveal. If, for example, they were going to do Drew McIntyre as the cover star for this year's game, it would kind of line up to be able to have him come out and do a little bit of the whole reveal thing, having him on the cover with the sword, some of the mock-ups that we've seen online. Fans are clamoring for more information, more details about the game. It's been so long, and we only had one full snippet teaser trailer, gameplay, in-engine working trailer of Cesaro and Rey Mysterio from WrestleMania. It's been several months, and we've only had the 2K diaries to go by, which is just giving little snippets of what the concepts are going to be for the motion capture. They since stopped that over a month ago. That feels like it lines up too with everything that's been going on with WWE themselves, with a ton of restructuring, a ton of talent being pushed aside, being let go, and future endeavor. If WWE is finished releasing so many stars at once, it is going to line up and make it a little bit easier for 2K to actually do a full reveal. I think that if the dust is settling a little bit, WWE is going back on the road. They kind of clean house and clean the slate with the number of talent and staff that they have working there. They can get things reset as they're getting back on the road in front of fans, and that's when we can actually start to see a little bit more information, I think, from WWE 2K. What do you all think? Is SummerSlam going to be the big moment when we do get a reveal, when we get a gameplay trailer, look at the roster, cover star? Because then we're looking at August, September, October, and potentially around that time for the actual game release. So when you are getting into the later half of the year, we're going to look at Q3, Q4 from a financial side of things. 2K is going to want to be able to start revving that thing up, getting that game going a lot more, getting it in front of fans, and have something to work towards over the next 3 to 4 months once we hit SummerSlam. You're getting the tail end of the summer, you get fans, you get people out more eyes are going to be on the product, as well as more fans are coming back into attendance live for Raw, for SmackDown, and for pay-per-views. And WWE seemingly is on a big kick and going to be on a big push to really reset things and give us better storylines, and trying to kind of push everything back to normal and hopefully take it up a notch in terms of quality, storylines, as we get into fans returning for events. Let me know in the comments below, are we getting WWE 2K22 revealed at SummerSlam? Love to know what you think. Thank you so much for joining us here on Assemble. I'm Matt, and as always, thank you all for assembling with us. See ya!